Dummy.
It's baby true. We rolling. We rolling. We rolling.
It's baby true.
It's baby true. Baby true.
Nigga starting out stupid. See what I'm saying?
Right.
See how that happened?
Yeah, but tell how many more of them you got?
Baby true.
You better stop using them up, motherfucker. We got a long way to go.
That's you said it.
You only got about 3 more minutes
That's
of
what
talking.
you said.
Nigga, you know how to run in the pool, don't it? You can't start off. You can't use all your energy right out the gate, man.
I
got plenty more of these.
I finally got the joke that Todd didn't get the joke. Remember the last time when the joke was on you, Todd? You thought it was on somebody else? When I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah. He did stand up for you, even though
I appreciate that, my boy.
nobody was fucking with
Yeah,
Hootie.
my boy.
But, hey.
But y'all look like
Todd a stand up man. I appreciate you, Todd.
y'all. I was about to say y'all look like Desi Banks when he just did that Cash Money thing. We got
the 992,000.
Yeah, we got the franchise dummies. Look at y'all boy with y'all white tees on. You can tell it's 92 degrees outside.
Franchise dummies.
When it's
Franchise dummies.
When it's hot outside, you don't even want to look for nothing to watch. No, nothing to watch.
White the white
Snap
tees.
dancers.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Toss it, catch it.
Catch it.
Don't do that no more.
What you mean? Hootie, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't have done that you've been doing this week.
Yeah.
Hey, that's always the case. You know, that's how life goes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a I don't even think that's a pollable pause question. Like that.
Yeah,
was
that's
very
just
pollable.
a definite, like,
That is
yeah.
definitely.
Oh, I don't
pollable.
really care though. But okay, cool. So what?
So say it. No.
It still was a fact. That's all it was. It just was a fact. Like
Yeah, a lot of times we talking about real regular stuff and y'all want to pause it.
I'm
I don't even be thinking about that stuff.
positive. I don't care, but it still was a fact. That's all.
You see how long that pole was on that truck? Pause, dog, pole. Nigga, it's a pole on the fucking truck. That's a fact.
Okay, positive. Like I said,
I don't pause it. That be y'all with that pause stuff.
they don't
Pause is just
then.
fun, but you gotta admit the pause. You said some very, very, very pausable.
Oh, I've been admitted to pause. That was never the case.
No, you didn't.
That's what he's saying. You didn't admit the pause.
Hold up, man.
I just said it was a fact. I just said it's a fact.
No, you said in that moment. I said, dang, who do you not gonna pause? That ain't that what you
I
supposed to
said
do?
no. It's a fact.
And you said no, this is not a pausable moment. So
no.
that's not admitting the pause.
I admitted to pause.
How?
You
But I
never
said-
admitted the pause since I've been here.
I admitted to pause.
No, you didn't. You just said you didn't.
Admit the pause
Because
but
it was a fact.
But it still was a fact. There you go.
Facts can be pausable.
That's okay. It's still a fact. I'm just saying.
But you gotta admit the pause.
I ain't gotta admit nothing, Jack.
But I don't know which one it is, boy. I
My
tell
boy
you,
don't care.
I'm telling you, I
At
tell
all.
you, I get it.
The fact is the fact.
That boy, he ain't going down without a fight.
No, he definitely ain't doing that.
Fight through it, cuz. Fight through it.
That nigga's
That's what
not good.
I learned that from watching Class 09. You never have to fight. Keep fighting.
But you lose credibility.
No.
No, you do.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, if you
I got my
right, because you gonna keep fighting through
I
that
got
too.
my credibility.
Nah, I feel like if you fight through something, you know that you shouldn't be fighting no more. It's over.
I'm not fighting it. I'm just saying it was a fact.
What you just did for 2 minutes and 31 seconds,
Say it was a fact.
and said that you did the pause, but you didn't.
What?
Never mind.
There's a lot of confusion.
Come on, Daz. Here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm tired.
Who they?
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 231.
231.
231 consistent episodes from the consistent group. I mean, what do you expect? This is what we
White
do.
tee bunch.
You know what I'm talking about? We just,
my white
we just,
tee.
man,
Why y'all dressed alike though?
because it's summertime.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what you
like,
do.
school
When
School's out, and it's sort of a buzz.
Nigga, you dress like us.
Right. Well, I was here first, so y'all dressed like me.
I probably was dressed first.
Yeah.
Nah, I got dressed at 8:30.
I was dressed yesterday in my head.
There you go. You can't be wrong.
I wore it yesterday.
That's some wild shit,
my head.
boy.
He good.
been trapping all day, huh?
That
Yeah,
boy
you gotta
good.
plan for the morning, man. You gotta plan for the morning.
Well, we in this thing, man. It's Sunday, man. Y'all know what we do on Sunday. Sunday fun day, pod day. You know what I'm talking about? We be in this thing doing our thing. I don't know. I ain't got a whole lot. We did record Thursday, so it feel like we ain't been in here in weeks.
I said that when I walked
Oh,
in the
well,
door.
it was a 2-man show.
Yeah.
Buster 1 and Buster 2.
Big
Sorry.
I don't want it. On your
Dummy.
apologies. Take that.
Yeah, man. Man, who held the fort down, man? Tell us thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
holding-
God.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know what? That was
didn't
real
expect
big.
less.
That was real big of you to be the first thank you, because I think if you wouldn't have said it, somebody was about to give a little resistance.
Oh yeah, you know.
No, I'm talking about Todd this time.
I know.
Oh yeah, he had a little. He looked around, but when you said thank you, he was like, "Thank you, guys."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When you fuck up, you know, or when it's out of your control, you just got to come and say, you know what I'm saying.
Players fuck up,
Players fuck
and
up.
I can appreciate that.
Which one you did? You messed up or it was out of your control?
Both.
It was both.
I should let him answer.
Still in the meeting.
No.
We still don't know.
Yeah.
We still don't know. Still in
That
the
bitch
meeting.
still going on.
Still in the meeting.
Tell what time it is. I mean, by 10:30, 11 o'clock. But
You know, I ain't gonna be there about 3. But
At least my boy gave us a story. We still don't
yeah,
know.
we don't. He didn't even. He was very adamant that he's not coming.
Well, he
Todd
wasn't,
ain't gonna
but-
give you no story. He just gonna be like, hey.
But he at least said he wasn't coming. We wasn't waiting on him.
Yeah.
All right, well, shit happened.
Look at who's still trying to make you apologize after the apology.
Yeah.
No, you try to do it too.
Yeah. Good job. Let's team up on him. Let's team up on him. You need to hear.
Sick of that nigga. Where we at though with it, Hoop?
Oh, where we at?
We missed Father's Day. It was Father's
Yeah,
Day.
Happy Father's Day
Happy
to the
Father's Day, because
to the
yeah.
fathers.
I mean,
know
we said it, but
Yeah.
Happy
this was the
happy
week
post.
after Father's Day.
Happy
Yeah.
post Father's Day. So I did get to go home to celebrate Father's Day, man. We chill, we had fun, man. I spent my Father's Day with women. My headphones with my mom, my
That's
sister.
kind of have to be the father.
With my mom, my sister, and my daughter. And we just walked around downtown New Orleans, went to a second line, and that was with 3 generations of women, 3 different type of attitudes. Women are crazy. But I enjoyed it because they're caring too, so it was fun.
Women
man.
are not crazy.
Some of them are. It's fine, man.
No, they're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
That-
Come on, join
they-
in, King.
They not.
Women crazy, man.
No, they not.
They better learn to accept
Everything
it.
is
It's okay.
perfectly fine in their world, right?
oh yeah, they are perfect.
See, that's what I'm
They are
saying. Like, they're
perfect.
not crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
we just crazy.
Yeah, we
for
crazy.
being logical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I don't know,
crazy.
but I
Really
enjoyed
crazy. That is
that
definitely
crazy world with them crazy women from the 3 generations. It was fun, man. It was cool. My sister, my mama fussed the whole time.
You catch
My
yourself-
daughter just observed. It was laughing.
See what you said there?
What?
Do you catch yourself enjoying they crazy?
Yeah,
like
I do.
you
When it's against them.
you accept it.
When
though.
it's against each other,
But I'm
it's
saying
cool,
like
too.
you accept they crazy.
Well, yeah, because you don't have a choice.
Me and Huda were just having a conversation. It was so weird. I don't know what we were talking about because you know Huda don't like to be. No, we was in person because
He
he
was
don't
being
like to be on the
emotional.
phone.
Oh,
no,
I'm
he
sorry.
wasn't being emotional. I'm like, hey
Change
man,
the story 6 times already. Who don't like the good conversation? Look, who don't like to talk?
No,
Well,
I
we
ain't
talked
say
about
that.
this
I said-
stuff.
finish.
all I said was
You didn't
don't-
let him finish.
All I said was you don't like to talk on the phone.
Oh,
But
no, I don't like that.
yes, but we was in person. I asked Huda. I was like, hey man, your folks be arguing because I thought it was just me.
The whole time I was there.
Huda was like, hell yeah, the
The
whole
whole time
time.
I was there,
I'm like,
nigga.
me too.
Nigga just be fussing about any random
Anything.
thing.
I'm like, man, cause like as a little jit, like I used to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I would never put up that shit. I mean, that same motherfucker
Fussing like a motherfucker.
busting like a mother. Go this way.
It's like each year you get more fusses come up.
Yes.
Yeah, you tell them about your folks arguing about the route to take.
The route. Hey, my daddy for 30 years, they like to take the same route to church every time, and every time my mama gonna say, "Why you ain't take this street?" He
Every
like to
time.
take that route.
Every
But you let him go.
You know what? It's a lot to be said in that story though.
Yeah.
Cause you'll sit there and like, man, leave me alone, let me take my route. You fight until you turn gray, goddamn. But when you think about it, just let them say it. You gonna still go your route.
No, that's what he do.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
next
still on the
time.
same route.
Next time, baby.
And she just be
But then you
talking.
would think that
So
they
what
would
we next
learn
time?
to
To not
Just-
say that.
just
shit.
just
not
leave me
say it.
alone
Just
or
leave me
drive,
alone.
motherfucker. You could drive. Shit. But you said who don't like to talk on the phone? We left the other night. We was leaving downtown. That nigga talked to me for about 25 minutes. The whole route.
Well,
home.
he
behind me talking to me.
Well, you gotta know your offense.
He needed that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Man. We
Yeah.
driving home.
I knew he did.
We
Man,
driving home at night.
This nigga talked me into the garage.
Yeah, man. Let me make
He
sure.
was like, "Good night."
I had to
"Good night."
Get out of here with
That
that.
nigga tucked me in, goddamn.
Don't steal.
Yeah.
Don't steal my thunder.
That nigga tucked me. That nigga
I
tucked
ain't do it
me
for
in.
you. I did it for me.
Yeah, I don't care, but you took me
to make
in,
sure I got
goddamn.
home safe. You know, so sometimes you got.
That's what it was.
You gotta have him drive. Now, let me talk my way
Hey.
through this. Hey, and he gave me the heads up because he was speeding. Oh, the law was right.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you
that
stupid.
nigga went from university all the way to fucking Calera with our ass or Pelham, wherever it was. He took the scenic route with us.
Damn.
Hey, if Huda ain't nothing, he gonna survive.
Yeah, you gotta survive, fool. You got to survive.
Yeah, we was
It was one of them nights.
It was one of them nights.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, man, it was a tough night. It was a tough night to
Where he followed y'all from? Huh? Where he followed y'all from?
No, he didn't follow. He was in front of us.
was in front of
So
us.
he
Okay,
controlled the speed.
Oh, okay, good. Sheesh. I'm glad y'all made it out, man.
We gonna make it.
Man, dog. And then there was one car that let that nigga be behind them the whole way.
Ain't move.
Ain't moved.
Ain't get over.
And he didn't move either.
He probably
I'm like,
gonna do
man,
the same
if
shit.
man, I would.
Yeah, go ahead. You got
He probably gonna do the same thing.
Gotta slow down.
I would put that little blink on, slow down, let him go. You got to let him go about his business, dog.
I don't know, man, but the week been cool, man. That was cool. Happy Juneteenth. That was cool.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Been celebrating things this week. That's cool.
What you been celebrating?
What you been celebrating? Yeah, you can't skip over that.
Some stuff at work, just some things, some stuff at work. Life, Father's Day. Life, man. Life.
My nigga.
Some
Man, baby.
Some like promotions
beating-
or something.
Yeah, beat my wife ass in bowling as
Whoa.
well.
You not reading the room?
At all.
You got to read the room at some point.
Put that.
You got to know the offense.
Put it in bold
Like, look,
letters.
I'm trying to throw that nigga the alley. Like,
Put it in bold letters.
damn, this nigga cut, man, cut.
Go get the
My
rebound.
bad. I'm a little preoccupied.
And the shot clock then went out. Got wait on that nigga to cut.
He's still trying to dribble with the shot clock out. But that's still cool though. Promotions, all that, man. But that's my week, man. Like I said, I did beat the wife ass for all men in bowling. It was fun, man. Like we've been talking about bowling forever, and we should go. Because I feel like
We ain't going.
I feel like I'm an athlete and I could do a lot of things good. And just being back bowling for the first time in a long time, I was good.
What Bill doing? Bradley Bill, whatever the nigga name is.
Right, exactly. How was your week?
The main bowler don't want to go bowling.
Oh yeah, man. The week was pretty good. Pretty good week, man. I love them short weeks at work for real. Father's Day we start there.
They be long though
Hey.
to me. I don't know what it is.
It did kind of feel long. That Friday felt like it lasted for 2 days. I ain't gonna even lie, especially when you at work. But my mom's was up here all week, so that was cool. She
Shout out, moms.
she stayed at the crib with me while the girl went to Vegas. Yeah, that was an experience because I got my second job, so I had to do that. It's just been busy with work for real, but a couple highlights. The boy Jalen. Shout out to my son.
I thought you were about to say Drake.
No, my son. The legacy continue. My boy finna have a son. Finna have a grandson.
Congrats, grandpappy again.
Yes, sir. And he was the last one.
That nigga
So,
an extra grandpappy now.
yeah.
Double grandpa.
Right. So, of course, when he had his daughter, I was excited and elated because, you know what I'm saying, I get the
But that
experience.
boy,
Man.
you could teach that boy how to
You
drive
got to
that too.
think.
Carry on.
Jalen is the
name.
last
Todd.
Todd. So, if we're going to have another Todd to keep it going, it was going to have to be him.
So now you still running around for another.
There you go, baby.
You
We going to be
got-
around.
Another set of
You got
be
another
around.
120 more
There
years
you
left,
go.
huh?
Yeah, man. So, big congratulations to him. Happy
Congratulations,
Father's Day to
homie.
him, right?
We got to go to the baby shower.
Let him know, man.
No
I got some
hunch
hunch punch. Man.
No hunch punch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now he'll probably understand Wolford now.
Right. He
So
probably will.
let him know
Right.
now that he ain't wet back to him. Tell him I got something a little more grown for him.
I got you, man. I love them nigga interaction too, dog. All they do is talk shit.
I wish we could call my boy.
All they do is
Let me
talk
tell you, congratulations. I got something stronger for you than some hunch punch.
Yeah, I send it to you. You want to talk to him? I send you a number. But that along with
Pickle say he appreciate y'all boys too. He say he was gonna call and talk, but I don't know.
What happened? He probably don't. Ain't
That was,
thinking about it.
that was like Friday, so I
Appreciate
Did you try
us for
to
what?
call
just
him?
us being us. Nah, I ain't trying
Oh,
to call him.
man.
I talked to him Friday.
Hey.
He was like, I'm gonna call in because he a trucker, so he be passing through too. So
Oh.
So come through, Pickle.
Tell Pickle we appreciate him. No, he listen every week. That's
Right.
that. Hey, Pickle been long
Yeah.
standing.
Appreciate you, Pickle.
yeah,
nigga named Pickle.
Jace. They
Pause.
said they gonna. Damn, bro.
It's a fact.
Yeah, sorry, Pickle, but hey,
They
that's
got.
pause.
They said they're gonna name him Jace. So that's pretty cool name. So yeah, man. That's that. That's pretty much my week, man. Joe, how about your week, bro?
Cut. Father Day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Yeah. Joe?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna jam you up
Yeah,
on that.
Joe.
Happy Father's Day to y'all boys. I just had a regular 2 weeks. Had a little hiccup because I wasn't here last pod, but
Literally hicking up.
throwing up. But Yeah, I ain't really do too much. I ain't really do shit for real. If I can think about it. Yeah, pretty uneventful. What about you, Sock?
Stop.
It been would have been a week.
In 2 days.
Man, it be so much shit going on because that little other little thing that I be having going on be a lot. It just seemed like, but I've been an eventful.
That boy had a week. He probably ain't gonna talk about it, but that boy had a week.
Oh, you talking about? Oh yeah, but that was a shitty situation. Yeah, it was a shitty situation. But nah, man, it was a cool week, man. We had Father's Day. It was dope. The girls, Logan made me this little trinket thingamajig poster thing. It's cool about things she want to do with me, and it's kind of cool to see their thought process of what you are. So that was pretty cool. Jordan got me some socks and stuff, and had me laced up. You know, I got me some Bart Simpson socks.
Sweet.
You know, I've been wearing them around the house. You know?
You gotta wear.
Gotta wear it.
Got to put them on. They're actually pretty cool. You know, they like, you know, the graphic socks or whatever you call these motherfuckers, crew socks with graphics on or whatever. They all right. They cool. But it was a cool little week. Man, I'm parenting a real true teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we at this table, and she probably gonna like, I hate that he has a show, and hopefully she don't listen. But
Does she listen?
I don't know. But
She ain't never said anything about it.
yeah, they make little comments and shit. But, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. This is my platform.
No, I was just asking.
No, not you. I'm talking about her, nigga. Stop me, motherfucker. I got this mic, nigga. I'm the captain.
You already apologized. No,
I'm the
it's trying to be
captain
hard now.
You know you gotta apologize.
do
and
both.
Be hard afterwards, nigga. But she wants to go on a double date, and I will say that it was a great approach. It was very creative. It was very unique. She gave me a real presentation. Her and her friend came over, gave a presentation about why they should be able to go on a double date with these particular young men. And when I say they did it, it ain't no bullshit. It was like they had stats and statistics show that girls who
graphics.
They told me that they're not looking for a blessing in the hand in marriage. They just simply trying to develop and have social interactions with someone of the opposite sex. They know that relationships at this age don't go well. They not looking for it, that person to be everything. They had their nice little.
Nigga, I never researched. I never researched the relationship at 17.
Like most high school girls think the guy they with, they gonna be with forever. Yeah. So that's
well, and they said that. They said that they know that it ain't gonna be that. So it was just crazy though, just to know like the age we at. You know, like
when I was in high school, I should say.
I have that thought process a lot. They drive, they they friends picking them up now, and they going places, and they want to go on a date. It was just an eventful. The other part I have to tell y'all off the air, but yeah, it just was one of them kind of weeks, man. And I actually be appreciative of stuff like that, because to see her maturity level and see her coming up and how grown and responsible she becoming, it's good. So I like it, man. I appreciate that.
That's a good approach.
Yeah.
I know I ain't never went to my mom, my pops, no presentation.
Nah, nigga, I went. Nigga, come on in my room.
Hey, mama,
come on in my room.
She about to come over.
Look, my mama was like, I'm tired of y'all being in my den. Take her to your room. Sure.
My presentation was
no. You saw me when I put my leg up? You saw me when I put my leg up?
You ain't even see me when I put my leg up.
Nah, but
that's good, and I appreciate that. Means she knows or she's smart enough to kind of understand it, you know. So like most times, well, back in our day, they probably was ill-informed.
Yeah,
you know, they or non-informed. I ain't gonna say ill-informed. It was non-informed.
But dude, okay, the fact that she came to me and all the information that she had a lot of questions that I would have had. Mm-hmm. Now she had some little small one like, where y'all going? Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't know that,
right?
So it was stuff like that they still had to work on, but it made me wonder. Like, I'm only saying this because it's a group of men in here. Please don't kill me. I'm sure women are really great at this, but this is my fucking platform and I can ask what I want. But do you think, like, I was curious, like, the way she approached it and came at it, I was curious, like, was that probably because I'm real hands-on with her?
Yeah, she had to come. She couldn't just say some bullshit.
Because she talked about, like, I know that boys will try to be manipulative and I want you to trust me and not worry about them. Like, I'm not going to let them be able to, you know.
And see, that's
not trying to give you any credit because I don't like to do that. But
I'm talking about men in general.
No, but I'm saying that her going that way shows how you raise her.
And see, and that's
I ain't trying to big you up because I don't like you, but that's a compliment to you that I ain't gonna give you.
You so soft, tough. Nigga so soft.
But for real,
when I go, he gonna be the one on the. Y'all gonna have to hold him up.
Now he gonna jump in. He gonna jump in there.
Yeah, stop.
I'm gonna be in the back with Hootie.
Nah,
I'm gonna be in the back with Hootie.
I want y'all to sit me on the road with who. I want one of the ones. sit me like this and make Hootie take a selfie with me. Yeah.
Have a good conversation.
Hell nah, me and Hootie gonna be in the back, chilling,
cracking jokes.
Yeah, dumbass nigga. Nigga died fat.
Fuck you.
Yeah, man. That's
but I was trying to give you a compliment.
That's
But
a good sign, though.
Her having that much sense, and then we already know
they're gonna do it anyway.
We already know from going to college freshman year, them girls that thought that they was finna marry they high school sweetheart, and by Thanksgiving, well, by September, you was in there.
Mm-hmm. And
so, yeah.
And I do believe that, I mean, I was telling my mama this. Me and my mom had a quick conversation about it because I value opinions. So I got a few opinions, but then, like I told my mama, because I was like, hey, she was trying to go against what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, hey, man, at the end of the day, I'm asking your opinion. I'm not, I don't mean I'm going with what you said, but I value your opinion enough to ask.
And see.
But what I was going to say was, damn, you made me forget.
I need your mama needs something to be put together.
Oh, come on now.
I need that ultimate.
Oh, she got shit, nigga. You just don't be coming. You nigga.
I come next time.
Man, this nigga lied to my mama for weeks.
I lied to you.
Lied to my mama. What do you think I'm telling my mama? He say he coming Sunday. Oh, well, he gonna come Tuesday. Thursday, mama. Thursday. He coming for real this time.
100%.
And then Thursday he said, oh, no, I got it.
Yeah, cause nigga,
you lied a week, goddamn.
Goddamn, you know moms ain't with that shit. I was just like, man, let me figure this shit out.
But no, to speak to what you were saying, like at the end of the day, bro, it ain't necessarily like I know what your hesitancy is. It's more so about you don't worry about Jordan because you know Jordan knows the consequences of messing up with you. It's the other individual. You don't know their intentions and what it is. So it's kind of like you have to be on the fence. Like I want to do something nice for my daughter. I want to allow her to be who she is and have.
But that especially
at this age,
because of the way
that she
and
did
the thought
it,
she came to me about it.
And
you know
she offered a meet and greet too, even beforehand.
Yeah, she did offer to bring the motherfuckers around there, and I'm gonna take every little second of it.
So
look here, little motherfucker.
She's doing it all the right way.
She's
doing it all the right way.
You know, I just haven't got that far yet.
Right. But yeah,
this your chance to grill that nigga. You need us to show up.
Nah, man.
No.
To me, it be the softer approach.
No, we do not need to come.
We'll be on the grill.
I think that's the wrong approach.
It's really not.
We'll be on the grill.
I think stock will be just fine. Because that's intimidating as fuck. Like three grown ass men.
It's only if you do it intimidating. If we chilling in the backyard on the grill drinking beer, like, hey, little nigga.
Come here.
Yeah,
just come out here.
It don't have to be, man. It's how you make
That's
it.
scary as fuck
Nigga,
for a 17-year-old.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was scared of every nigga daddy goddamn when I was in high school.
Hey,
you got a daddy?
Until you be like, damn, your daddy cool.
God damn, you got a daddy?
And then you be like,
Hey, mom always love you.
All you gotta do is say yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Oh,
you
no,
need me to help
ma'am.
take that trash out, mom?
Yeah.
Well, I like that little boy.
Oh,
He got some good
you got
manners.
groceries? Oh,
Dad,
I bring them in.
you can come in there, yes, sir. Yeah. You want me to change your transmission? Dad is thinking, I'm like, man, who the fuck is this nigga?
Hey, man, what the fuck is you in my house for?
Said transmission.
Cause that's a great ass feat. You know, Dad ain't impressed by that shit, man. Who the fuck is this nigga?
My dad got a story. He said when he first came over to my mama's house, he parked in the driveway. My granddaddy came out and said, with a shotgun, and cocked that bitch, said, you don't get the fuck out of my driveway, I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Well, see,
that's extreme, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna pull out guns and weapons on the little fella. It's just
I'm just saying.
Know, like, hey, look, this my daughter, man, you know, and I love her to death.
You didn't even have to
I mean to death.
Like you really don't have to do all that,
just
because he already scared.
Just talk.
I don't
just
think so.
Yeah,
nigga, were you scared when you walked up on whoever you were dating on daddy? Hell no.
Well,
see, that's what I'm saying. You weren't scared.
Well, I ain't a scared person.
There you go, dog.
But no, I didn't like it. And then you can sense the fear in the guy. Like he nervous, like going up to a girl, all right, that's cool. The mama, all right, that's cool, because that's just a female. Like you can sway her. But a man know what you doing.
Yeah.
So that's just intimidating
The
already.
nigga know, we know all the game.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't coming over there.
But you know one
Stock got it.
But one thing you had said about we all saw the the people in college. I was telling my mom one of the things that I saw was the ones that couldn't do
shit.
Yeah.
Man, most of them, they lost a lot of control. Like, shit, we seen a lot of dudes who, when they got to college, they
Like, damn,
they
you
went
ain't
crazy.
never been no party before. You had to be in at 9.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm so glad, like, even though I did a lot of dumb shit in college, but, like, that I was allowed to, like, go to parties and go, like, that shit wasn't new to me. It was cool. It was more.
Yeah.
But, like, I done been to parties before. I'd have been drinking when I wasn't supposed to and shit like that. So, I was like, it was cool, but yeah. This was my first time doing it.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see how this go. Yeah. We just saw this week the submarine. You know, at one point we didn't know it had lost communication with the mothership. They were going down to go see the Titanic in the Atlantic Ocean. 5 people on board. We later found out that the ship imploded, and all 5 people on board perished. Definitely unfortunate situation. We saw the internet, of course, gonna do what the internet does, and it just, make light of everything. Something that's really serious. Regardless of how you feel about it or what you think about it, somebody did lose their lives. And so, I just want to touch on it and see what y'all thought, because that was something real big that kind of consumed a big chunk of the week.
Can I ISO for a second?
What do you think?
Y'all niggas that was making them jokes early in the week, and if you think about it, when y'all was making them jokes, them folks was already gone, because they think they probably was gone quick. And when y'all was making them jokes, like, y'all trash for that. And Facebook, you'll see posts 3 days later, 4 days later, like, y'all just trash for that. I don't care what mistakes they made. Like, it was 5 people in there that's no longer here. I think y'all are, I can't say it no other way. Y'all trash as fuck for that. Y'all ain't funny. Like, be funny on your own. Don't have to dish. Like, yes, it's a lot of jokes that could be made about this, but y'all niggas not funny. Y'all just taking, like, the least and trying to do something for likes. Y'all niggas is trash. And I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say. Y'all niggas is trash as fuck. And then if you really like stand on it, because when it came to when we knew these people was gone, y'all shut the fuck up. If you just stood on it, then make some more jokes today. But yeah, when y'all thought it was all sweet and y'all want to jump in, y'all niggas is trash as fuck, and y'all grown. Y'all motherfuckers 40. Y'all niggas is bums. Fuck y'all.
I ain't never saw nothing about it funny, because I'm scared of stuff like that. Like, I'm claustrophobic. I went got an MRI for it.
Nah, I wouldn't have did it.
I was super nervous.
But them folks went and did it. All right, cool. Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they shouldn't. But like, them folks dying is not funny.
I look at
them
it.
folks going out of air at the moment that y'all thought, oh, it's 40 hours, it's 30 hours, it's 12 hours. Them folks being down there not knowing what's going on is not funny. Y'all niggas is bums. Y'all niggas is fuck niggas.
I look at it from an innovation standpoint. You think about, like, somebody who created the airplane or a train or stuff that commercialized things that we get to enjoy on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. I don't think that would be something I would ever consider or want to do, because I don't like the risk. Y'all know how I feel about jumping in the ocean and stuff like that. But for people who are into that, they basically trying to commercialize stuff for other people to enjoy if they can.
Just like
But see,
and so for somebody who in the stage of creative to try to bring something to other people who enjoy it, for them to lose their life, like, nothing's kind of fun about it, because they're basically exploring, and unfortunately, they lost their lives as a result of it. But I don't know all stats. It's been a lot of different things, but they've been down there a bunch of times already with nothing happening. And this guy created and made this submarine. It's unfortunate when something happened, then you got to pick it apart. But he obviously was confident. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to lose his life. He jumped in it too.
Yeah, he went in it too.
So it's just something to think about.
But like, if you're gonna do it, like, just make sure. I would say I could be critical of it, but not make jokes of it. Like James Cameron, that actually did the fucking Titanic movie. He had, like, he big in that shit. He's went farther than they even went. I think there was like 5,000 meters down. I think he done went to like 9. If the number's wrong, don't give me, don't fuck with me on that. But he's went further down in the ocean than them, but in the proper equipment. The only thing is, like, why would you get into this one?
So there is proper equipment to get you down.
Yes,
You just gotta-
because he's went further down.
Well, that I don't know. Like, it just depends on the accounts because, like, some people were saying you shouldn't do this. They were saying that it was made of fiberglass, but they said that actually in this instance, depending on how thick the fiberglass is, it's stronger than steel. But they saying the problem with it is it has a shelf life. You know, so what's the shelf life? Because eventually, after the shelf life, the glue that bonds it starts pulling apart.
So if
and
you
at
go
them
down
depths,
too many times,
and at them depths, it can create things. But a lot of that's still being investigated, so we don't know what that's going to turn out to be. But like a lot of people was critical of how it was made and not being right. I don't know nothing about that world, so I don't even want to speculate on what was right, what wasn't right. But I just saw a lot of people going back and forth on, no, it wasn't bad what they did. It's just the shelf life. So I don't know. I don't know,
but I know y'all niggas trash though. I know that.
But the internet do that.
Yeah.
Well, but the internet,
and
it's
I'm not-
people. You can't just say internet. It's people on the internet.
But would you
Yeah,
have
but
felt the same way if the people would have lived?
But
like, sometimes they're gonna just crack jokes when they.
I think people.
I wouldn't do it, but
I think people maybe thought that they was gonna live.
yeah. So
and
maybe I'm gonna crack
it
this
was-
joke because they're gonna find them.
And
But
they
then when
gonna
they
find
don't,
them,
then
yeah.
don't feel.
And I'm not saying me personally, but people gonna still crack jokes even after.
Even-
They're gonna
yeah,
be like, I don't
even
care.
tomorrow,
You should have been
tomorrow.
down there.
There's gonna be a new
And they
joke
gonna, they gonna do that.
they ain't gonna
Man,
delete it.
everybody do shit that can end in death.
And what I mean by internet, I just mean like the internet. We see, it's weapon. Like it like people say and do stuff on the internet that they wouldn't even do in real life because they feel
That's
like
true.
they own the internet.
That's very
we see
true.
that all the time. They talk crazy about people, and then if they see them, they're like, "Oh man, I'm just talking on the internet."
Right.
But see, it changes because I seen somebody say, I can't remember where it was at, but I heard somebody say, like, what I'm saying, rest in peace, DC Young Fly, baby mama. But that's like surgery is a risk. We take risks every day. When we go to the dentist,
Drive a car,
when you have any type of surgery,
fly,
it's a risk. When you get on a plane, it's a risk.
walking out your house. I mean, but like
Being
you said,
black
but like,
and driving, it's a risk. Being
Yeah, but
black.
it's
But like we
different
said,
calculations
some
to
is
it.
higher possibilities, numbers,
Yes.
statistics.
Me driving,
or
the stats is a little different
right.
than me
But,
bungee jumping.
Well,
or
well,
walking down the street.
airplane.
Yeah, I could die walking down the street, but
it's
I'm more likely.
I'm
to
pretty
die
sure,
from
but it's more
diving out of a plane.
more people than died in car wrecks than died.
Yeah, because
Submarine.
more people are driving cars.
But
Yes, of
statistically,
course.
like
Yeah, that's a
numbers.
bad statistic.
That's
I get
like-
what you're trying to say, but that's just a bad.
That's
I'm
like
just saying, like,
remember that's like the ratio
you can't. Yes,
conversation we had. So that
you can't choose what risk. Like, we all take risks. Like, we might take
Yeah, but
calculated
some
risks.
are-
But why
bigger.
wouldn't you jump in the ocean no more?
I'm not jumping in the ocean no more because I think the ocean is fucking with us. I'm scared of all
What does
water.
that mean? They can say the ocean.
It's a risk he don't want to take, but you'll still get in the car.
I still get in the car, but all right. So
Cars not messing with us.
Because the kill more.
Or people who drive cars. not messing with us?
like I love water. I used to go way the fuck out there. I'm not doing that no more because I don't know if it's global warming or whatever. Like sharks and shit is coming closer. We've seen alligators on the beach. I've never seen
I just
that
think you
before.
old and you ain't got that same swimmability no more.
I ain't got that more.
Well, you older and you look at risk different.
You look at risk different. Like, what the fuck am I going out here to do?
I'm still jumping
Like
in the water.
today I've
jumping
never
in.
seen a fucking whale, a oracle whale attack a fucking canoer. I've like that shit blew my mind. Like that's crazy.
We see so much
they
stuff
animals,
in
dog.
water.
happens.
They
get it.
wild.
I think
I
we've
get that.
always saw that.
I get it.
No, we didn't.
Like,
It's just-
I've never
you've seen
I've
that.
never seen
Man,
it
they got- you can
documented.
go-
But
I
it's
guarantee
not
you
to say
Dave
that
will
it
go
didn't
find a-
happen.
Let me
Or
ask you
just
this.
saying-
Attacking a person in 1995.
Todd,
Look,
Todd,
wait.
Todd, you're a lifeguard.
Don't let Big Willie get y'all.
Do you think you
Free
can?
Willie, whatever his name is.
Do you think you can swim out of riptide? Because we seeing a lot of people drowning and getting took the fuck to nowhere
Right.
with riptides. Like the earth is changed. I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't never want to.
Now
be
the
in that
earth
situation,
has
I can tell you that
the earth has changed. There's no doubt about it. But what
not what we talking about.
what I was about
That's
to,
what I'm talking about. The water's different.
I thought you was just talking about like sharks maybe in there.
that's what he's saying.
Yes.
Well, then you went to a riptide. That's swimmability. That's
but
like
but
that's two
that's
separate
still
things,
water. No, that's still the water changing.
Well, ripability. I mean, they're like riptides have been around for that ain't changed.
But no, it's more frequent
But
now.
those sharks coming closer have changed.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm saying.
it's warmer water, the food is less scarce, so they coming closer. But what I was finna say, not just this incident. Me and the girls having a conversation this week about helicopter parents and crime, all of that different stuff, right? And how like our parents would let us go do stuff, not thinking about it, and now we more like, nah, you can't do that, man. It'd be crazy stuff going on.
Right.
And the thing of the conversation we were having, and it wasn't like an argument, and then we were just having a conversation going a little back and forth, but it was a conversation about, you see stats now. They say that crime ain't nothing like it was in the 90s.
It's down.
Violent crime, robberies, all that stuff is down, but we're more scared, and we're more so likely not to do it. And I was saying to her, I think that nothing has changed about it. Like, matter of fact, like we see it. Crime is down.
Right.
But now we see it all. So, like, I'm scared for Jordan or Logan because of some shit I saw in Buffalo.
Right.
That don't mean it's happening where I live at, but
yeah.
I'm scared because of that. So, do y'all think that it's we see it more and see it more often because of places like social media and different platforms? You can see what happened. I can see the 90 people shot in New Orleans in a blink of an eye. Whereas back in the day, I only saw what was in my local newspaper.
Right.
So do y'all think that times because of social media has changed that? Or do you think that things are just worse now?
Social media.
No, social media.
That's why I'm still
I definitely
jumping in
agree
those.
with you because 3 of us is from Mobile, 1 is from New Orleans, but it's kind of the same. We never knew where we stayed was one of the dangerous places to stay in America per capita.
Facts.
But
Like, we didn't know that.
New Orleans always had that reputation.
Yeah, but it wasn't a stat that said. I'm pretty sure Hootie never said,
The murder
never
capital.
saw in the 90s.
Yeah, I did. Murder
Yeah.
capital of the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And Master P, the murder capital of the world. Like
true.
New Orleans always kind of
That's
had
true.
that.
And I
Mobile, but you didn't know Mobile was as bad as New Orleans.
But then when you saw the year that Mobile was bad, it's not its worst year.
It ain't.
Damn.
It ain't. But I'm just saying, like all right.
And
so,
I guess growing up in that is the reason why I don't over heighten my sensitivity to these things I see on the internet nowadays. Like the things I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna jump in the ocean because the probabilities are still the probabilities.
And so,
in my opinion,
go ahead.
I'm
Ty.
still jumping in that bitch.
So you said that crime is down. That's what you said.
Yeah, major crime is down. Yeah. We just see it more.
Nigga, the 90s, the crack era, with the gangs, all that, like that shit is when they made the crime bill and shit, that shit ain't even close. Now, having said that, it's on the
still
rise.
It's on the rise. Okay.
And it's higher than it was maybe the last 8 or 9 years, but statistically, it's not even close to where it was up there.
So are they counting like mass shootings into that shit? Into that too?
Well,
Major crime.
my thing,
I get what you're saying, major crime.
sure.
But I'm saying,
my
like,
thing,
I understand what Ty's saying. Like you shoot 30 people, that's a lot.
but do they count? Like I don't
mass
know
shooting,
anything. I'm not downgrading or minimizing mass shootings. That shit, one, is way too many.
right.
But I wonder, do they pay attention to it more because we have the ability to know
How many?
that?
Right.
Because we've been at Mardi Gras before in Mobile, and damn, about 6 people got shot. Goddamn, like that. And now that's considered the mass shooting,
And you still gonna go to Mardi Gras all the time.
But the thing is, that only made the local news,
right? And that's what I'm saying.
and now
so
it
Todd
would
was
make
saying,
the national news.
right. So it's almost like
It's the same you just see.
I don't know. I don't know how far back they go on those stats. So I don't want to be wrong. I'm saying that now. But like you look at like ESPN, he the first player since such and such. But then you realize they didn't start counting this to 2005. It's like 2010. It's like,
So you mean you're not counting Walter Payton?
yeah. You know,
I got
so-
you.
I didn't say Walter Payton.
Yeah, I'm just saying like because they.
But in all, man, rest in peace to those people
Yeah.
who lost their
Yeah,
lives, man.
definitely.
It definitely was a tragic situation. And if you looked at the guy who created it, he looked so excited about his invention,
Right.
to create, and he trusted his inventions. One guy was saying how he came to recruit him to go on the submarine, and he flew to him in a plane that he made. So, like,
Yeah.
this guy is not a guy who's scared of his inventions.
He's not
He
just a guy.
believes in what he doing.
Yeah, but
More than just a guy.
But it was a lot of red flags with this. Fool.
I get it.
That's what everything new.
Like engineers and told him like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
No, don't do this.
But then they be like, yes, it is. Just like Elon Musk. I'm pretty sure, hey, this truck is gonna work.
But you know,
I'm pretty sure Bezos said, "Hey man," I'm pretty sure people told him,
That ain't gonna work.
the buddy with Uber. Hey man, ain't nobody
Ain't
finna
gonna
get in no stranger car.
yeah,
stranger
and
danger.
that's the
I
thing.
get that part. But God damn.
That's the thing with innovation. People will tell you that this is not going to work because of their beliefs and their thought process. And then if you prove them wrong, you're right.
Right.
But then if you go wrong, then they all get, I told you. You know what I'm saying? But nobody says anything if it's right.
That was called.
Yeah, he been down there a bunch of times.
We only know it. We only hearing about it because it's the one time something got messed up.
So
It's the 4-for-1 scenario.
So, question, because I think Virgin Atlantic they're making space flights. Would y'all rather go down to the ocean or up in space?
I ain't trying to
Neither one.
Neither one. Just show me the pictures.
I know,
But
neither one is the best answer.
But if I had to pick for your sake of exercise, I'm going up.
Send me the space.
I'm going up because we know a lot more about that than down.
Because we don't know anything about
down,
the
they only know 95%. They've only mapped about 5% of the ocean. The other 95%, they don't know anything about.
Yeah, that shit.
You can't communicate a lot of the time down there. Radio waves and signals don't work down there. We learned
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of you can't really communicate. Whereas up, you got satellites. You can still send texts, make phone calls. They know a lot more about that than what they do about water.
I would rather go
water.
up.
If you look at water, if you see water is one of the most, to me, I respect the fuck out of water. I know this shit sound weird, but when I be at the ocean or I be at the beach, I look at that shit and I see them waves. Or when I was in Cali and we was on that boat and I saw them waves, like, man, that's some shit, fool. Like, water is a motherfucker.
You can't, like, when you be at the beach, fool, you can't stop looking. Like, you look to there's no more way to look.
I'm talking about the power of the way that shit looks.
That shit just be falling
and
later
yes,
into-
you see them
It's so
big-ass
pretty
waves.
and calm, but you like,
At night it's loud though.
this shit, it's calm and it's relaxing, and then you like, but this shit'll take your life in an instant.
Right.
Even on a cruise, I think
You gotta
everybody
respect
in here
it.
have been on a cruise and late night. You go out there and look, bro. If something happen, it's no way they can get somebody. I think somebody just died. From,
I'm equally
from
scared of
jumping
both of
off.
them.
I mean, not jumping off, but like falling off a cruise.
I'm equally scared of both. I'm scared to go drown. I'm scared to go way up there and fall.
Water might be one of the most
I'm scared of both of them all equal. I'm sorry.
most sophisticated goddamn
I'd
things it
rather
is.
fall than drown.
That's I don't know, nigga. My heart beat my ass.
Yeah, he says you had to pick one. So
I'm falling from up there, boy. Your heart beat your ass. You fall. From
At
up,
least
boy.
you can have a good time until you black. But drowning,
I said at least you could have a good time till you black.
yeah, you
about to
can
have
wee.
Nah, nigga, you thinking about that shit the whole way
Right.
down. Damn, man.
Think about drowning though, Todd. You're a lifeguard. Think about
This is
drowning.
true. Like, man, fool, like, I'm with you though. I definitely would rather be in the air.
Who?
You know.
I got a study for you.
What's up?
Americans are drinking as much alcohol now as they did in the Civil War days, says a report from the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. Found that we're on average consuming about 2.5 gallons of ethanol, either in alcohol, liquor, or wine.
Did them niggas study me?
Yeah.
They talk about me. What's up with that? I can believe it though, and I can see it. Like since
A
the
little
pandemic,
personal, that hoe.
liquor drinking has been.
They
going
did say that the loser is beer. Beer consumption is down 15%, and it's the lowest percentage since the 90s.
But
Because beer is a social drink
Beer ain't
for the
fun.
most part.
Beer just ain't
yeah,
fun.
that's the bad, and that's the bad thing though because
You got to drink too
alcohol
much
is
of it. It
Yeah.
hard on
blows you
your body,
up.
too. So
I just don't like beer no more.
We all trying to be more.
I like wine.
too, so yeah, I can see that part.
And I believe this is my theory.
I like beer.
I
more
think
so.
the world is way more scared. They're more nervous. They have a lot of anxiety right now. They got a lot of depression.
Let me go to the bar, have a drink.
But beer don't do it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
It
need
takes
wine.
long.
You
wine-
just need a lot of
No,
them.
no. Beer don't help that. Wine and alcohol
Wine and
helps
alcohol,
that shit
definitely.
instantly. Wine can bring you down and calm you down.
Yeah.
Alcohol lift you up and make you feel like you good. You know,
I don't know. To me, a beer can even you out. It can even you out, in my opinion.
I mean, you got to.
I'm still gonna
heavy.
be a
Beer
beer
more
drinker.
like he said social to me.
It's social. It's like, all right, we had a game. All right, my homies that came over.
We grilling.
We grilling. We watching the game. It's something just to do while you're doing something.
Yeah.
But like,
That's alcohol. For me, I mean, to me, what I mean is, I cut the grass. I had me a beer. Like I don't have to
Well,
be
yeah, that's
social.
about- That's about right.
Okay, that's a refreshing thing.
Yeah, that's refreshing.
But say you get off work on a Tuesday.
I have a beer.
You done had a long day.
I have a beer.
That's the norm
I
for
think
it.
I think most people would say I want to drink.
I mean, I know it's either way. Like I can do either.
I probably have wine.
Might
during
need
the
a
week.
shot in a beer nowadays. A shot in a beer.
Yeah, I like
Let me get a shot in a beer.
I've learned that wine is the most calming.
Wine
thing for me.
And I've been using that from The Wire. I was trying to see if it worked. When remember they had the doc season, they were like, go to the bar, tell them give you a shot and a beer, and it came back with 10 racks. So I go to the bar and I ask for a shot and a beer.
So you think the 10 racks?
I don't know. I'm The Wire
every time.
Dummy.
They did say one of the biggest rises to the numbers were women. They said that women are quickly closing the gender gap, and they're drinking and creating more drinking problems than they're starting to outpace men.
Nah, I don't understand that because what the fuck they got to worry about?
Because they got on your nerves all goddamn day, and you just stressed them out.
They tired to get on your nerves. Yeah, I feel that.
No, because you the wrong one. You doing
Driving the boat,
the
they doing all
yeah,
that shit
yeah,
on
yeah.
vacation, so I get it. Yeah.
Nah, nigga ain't
Which
got
says
it.
They driving the boat on vacation, so I see what you're saying.
driving the boat.
Yeah, you
on
pour it in their
vacation.
mouth and shit like that.
Meg the Stallion so
there you
crazy.
go.
They drinking more because
You stressed him out.
you
nigga?
stressing them out.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
you came with something logical.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's
They
definitely
was in
true.
La La Land.
You had a good point,
Yeah.
and instead of saying you right, they argued and fussed with your ass, and
Man,
then
he was right.
Had
Let
a
me go drink.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Yeah,
That's exactly what's
Yeah.
yeah, that's a.
Fight to the death of you.
But yeah, I can see why. I can see why alcohol consumption kind of
Yeah.
right. That's an easy one to follow.
And I can believe it. I live it. So
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, like it's just so much stuff going on right now, fool.
a lot of
It
life
is.
is going on, boy.
Like
Good, bad, and different. It's a lot of
I ain't
life.
gonna lie, it might have been different because I was a child, but it seemed like my parents, like, I mean, they struggled. Don't get me wrong, we ain't live like lavish by no means. They struggled, but it seemed like it was just like an easier time.
No doubt.
Like you can go to the grocery store for the week and spend about $30
No doubt.
for like the week. And like you had time, like, you know what I'm saying, to have a little vacation like once a summer, and it wasn't nigga, hotel rooms is $500 a night.
Those are facts.
And Dez made a good point too. That it's a lot of shit people still grieving about.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of death happened. A lot of unknown during the pandemic. You didn't know if it was in the air, if it was in the water.
I ain't even gonna lie, fool. I'm still recovering.
Yeah,
From shit we went through.
right. I get it.
And
You might need to go talk to somebody, though.
Like,
oh, he definitely did talk to somebody.
I have. See, I have. But you know,
need to
it
talk
ain't.
to
No.
people, dude.
Like, for real?
Yeah,
My nigga. I'm learning something new about you every day.
yeah.
Well, you need to talk to somebody else.
That shit ain't working.
You need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody.
Nobody said that shit ain't working. Who you picked ain't the right person, goddamn.
Say who the still goddamn. He need two of them at
Well,
the same time.
he right. I need to stop talking to his ass. That's the problem. Talking to that nigga, man.
No, but talking to me makes sense.
But what you let them sidetrack you. What you about to say about talking?
I forgot. I really did.
Yeah, you was like you talked to somebody and you was about to.
I don't remember.
Well,
See,
I got
that's
another.
that's why you.
I got another study for you, Hoop. It says studies show that happy couples are less.
Oh, it
likely.
don't make a difference. My bad. It don't make a difference. You just get it out. That's all. Like I still feel how I feel. I still say what I say. You just get it out.
What you mean?
When you go talk to somebody.
Is it good to get it out though?
It is, but it doesn't
It
change.
definitely
It doesn't always still. It still doesn't change the outcome for me. That still was gonna happen.
Well-
It's still
Well,
gonna
maybe
happen.
that's
It's
why I
still
don't
gonna-
be like.
Well, it
Like-
changes for me, but like I've never went to see a professional. But talking to y'all, talking to my friends, when I vent something and one of y'all say, "Man, that shit happened to me too," it makes me feel a little better. Like I ain't tripping.
I ain't the only one.
I ain't the only one. So that makes that's my therapy.
But what if you felt like that before you even went talk to somebody? Like I know I ain't the only one dealing with this shit, but I know what's going on. Maybe it validates it, but it doesn't change the fact that you already thought that either. Sometimes for me, like
No, it just validates that women crazy.
I ain't always talking about the women. See,
Yeah.
That's 95. That's 99% of my problems.
I got another study for you, Hoop.
Woman.
what's up?
They say studies show that happy couples are less likely to post about their partners on social media than those who most often tend to feel insecure about their relationships post more.
I can see that. But you got to understand also the difference in posting sometimes when you're happy or just posting it every single day. You'd be like, man, you just can't be that happy. Like every single day, all day. But then maybe there are some people who are.
I just
Yeah,
learned.
it said that
Nah.
most of the time people who are posting more are seeking validation for their relationships from outside people on social media. The likes and comments can be validating for some.
Right. I can see that.
I'm posting vacations. I'm posting special events, a gala or something we went to. I'm not posting us on the balcony.
Tuesday at 3:15,
Yeah,
drinking water on the balcony.
Yeah. Oh, I love.
Oh, he get me so he gets me. He does all of
See,
this
like
for
yesterday,
me.
I posted for the men. I had to post me busting a girl ass and bowling. I did it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? But like stuff like that, that's cool. That's fun. But
And you should.
I don't see no problem with that. But if you just doing it all of the time, like every single day, maybe I'm not the one to judge you on that either. So I don't.
And that's my take on it. Like I think to each his own, but I can see both sides of it. But to each his own.
But I just learned at this point.
Sometimes it could be overcompensating too.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes,
true.
but you can see through it. You're like, come on now. Y'all niggas ain't happy
Derek-
every day of the
Derek
fucking-
Jackson's so
Very true.
crazy.
Right, for real. But at the
Ain't
end
that
of the day,
his name?
Derek Jacks or whatever.
if you like I don't know. For me, like I at this point I don't care for that shit. Like I just want to be exactly where my feet are planted, and I mean that in like being present at wherever I'm at.
Right,
You know
like
what I'm
if
saying?
I feel like posting a
because
post, if I don't know.
right, if I'm there, like if I feel like okay, so here lately, nigga been working a whole lot, right? So I can't give a job 8. I can't give a job 12 hours of my time and go home and just be too tired to interact with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in my house. So if I'm there, then, you know, okay, let me give them, if I don't give them an hour, let me give them 30 minutes. So it's just like I don't have to post that on social media. Whether we're going to get Yogurt Mountain or we're going to Chick-fil-A for an ice cream cone, like I don't have to post that. Like I think that shit take away from the time and the action that I do have at that moment. Yeah. So I just kind of try to be in the moment.
I don't like
really
that.
be studying that shit.
I don't like that. Like if you about to take a shot and then you got they used to do the little boomerang thing and like, oh, I ain't get it right. You got to do it 16 times. God damn, man, you fucking up the vibe.
I'm about to take this shot.
Take the drink or not.
Or when you just chilling and like you just vibing and then somebody got the camera just swinging and it's like, God damn, I just want to chill. God damn, I don't want to fix my face and shit. Girl tongue hanging out and shit, but. Again, to each his own.
Yeah, not gonna crucify those who do it. I'm just,
And I say that from a standpoint of a person who like to record shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We send it to our moments and say, "Hey, look what we just did."
100%.
Right.
Posted in in the crib somewhere. But since we left, I think we left that Thursday. Gunna dropped. Gunna dropped the album "Guilt and a Curse."
Sweet heat.
And for however whatever people feel, a lot of people have he faced a little backlash because people were saying that you couldn't enjoy his music because of what he did or what he's alleged to have done, whichever way you fall on it. But what's y'all thoughts on Gunna album "A Gift and a Curse"?
Album of the year.
Bangers.
So far, album of the year.
I think it went 15.
No. I take that back. I would go Killer Mike.
Killer Mike album of the year.
I would go Killer Mike before him, but he number 2.
I'll go the reverse. I'll go with him, then Killer Mike. But I got to give Killer Mike a little bit more too.
Killer Mike
Because I feel like Killer Mike did that, but Gunna went everything all by himself.
I'm still Kodak, Gunna, Killer Mike.
Kodak second. Okay, Kodak in the top 3.
Man.
So far.
Yeah. So
But we on Gunna.
right.
So y'all enjoyed the album.
No doubt,
Yes,
definitely.
good album.
Hell yeah.
He made up for
Great
whatever
album.
he did.
Yeah, I think the production was dope. I mean, he's just really good at making music.
Right.
I don't know what he did,
and
but
even
I know
some
he
of the
can
people,
rap.
it's even to some people who mad. I'm like, that fuck nigga can make good music.
And that's what
Right.
they say.
but-
And that's what he's in it for.
And
He's
that's-
in it to make music.
He's a
That's
rapper.
what we
I never
should
saw him as a
focus on. It's not about the street ties and the
But
gang shit.
but in rap, let's just be
Yeah.
sure. Rap has always had street ties and elements tied to it.
And I like he actually had something to talk
Yeah,
about.
But do you have to?
But yes, cause like
I'm just asking.
y'all
No,
love J.
you don't.
Cole and he ain't never shot nobody.
Not even that. Y'all love Tyler the Creator. You don't
haven't.
have to be a gangster.
Right.
You
But you know what?
I that's what I've been saying for the long. I just like
Kendrick-
the music.
Hold on.
Kendrick ain't never shot nobody in his music.
Hold on. What I'm saying, let me be clear.
His style of rap though.
The dominant style of rap. Shit, we see the conscious rappers out. They've been spitting for years. Nobody listens to them as quick as they go listen to the nigga that shoot up the whole club and shoot the house up and all that. So I'm saying the dominant form of music and the most respected form of music has always been the street side of music, and you seen even rappers come out that like I'm talking about back in the day when
Think
it was
that's
like,
dead though?
No, I think that's false. What you saying?
huh?
I think that's false. What you saying?
Okay.
Drake not street. Wayne not street.
I said the most dominant form, and Wayne, come on, stop.
He is.
Wayne
Wayne is.
came from a version of street. He
I
came
give
from
you
the
Drake,
hot
though.
But
Drake,
Wayne
I
not
give you Drake.
street though.
He came from that.
But Wayne never rapped
Wayne
about
came
being
from
street.
Cash Money Records.
Man,
Cool.
Wayne is a blood. What are we talking about? What
He
are we
never-
talking about?
Wayne got he rapped about getting
went to
shot. He
jail
rapped
for
about shooting
guns.
He
people.
rapped about shooting
He rapped about-
himself. Shooting himself.
Can't get
Come on, man.
Come
Come
on, man. We
Come
having
on
a
now.
real conversation, man. We ain't got time to bullshit.
Now, if you
want to
go somewhere, go to Tyler the Creator or J. Cole.
God damn,
Cool,
we
but
got
don't go
time.
Wayne. Wayne.
Wayne,
is
I don't
street.
think Wayne is a street
Okay,
rapper.
cool. Okay, that's your opinion. No, you got it. But what you said that you don't agree, but like you look at rap, it was dominated by NWA. It was dominated by No Limit. It was dominated by Cash Money. It was dominated by Jay-Z. It was dominated by Nas and these niggas who the biggest heads up until recent have always been dominated by streets. And even with Drake, they used to say, you know, they'll fuck with him back then when it started kind of changing a little bit, like, oh man, that's the nigga with stuff in the locker.
I think that's changing now, though.
Well, no, it definitely has, but I'm just saying rap has always had street elements in it.
It has.
But I'm agreeing with you now that I think it's changed. And it's a different level.
Because of the Drakes, the Coles, the Kendricks, the Lil Uzi
But
Verts.
it always had the other
because
side.
of who
that-
consumes it.
But
really.
it always had the
Yeah,
other
that's what
side
it is.
that equaled it out. It wasn't always gangster.
Well, we talking about who at the top. So
It,
you
it
right,
was
but
always non-gangster people at the top. It's always been non-gangster people at the top.
It's only gonna be one person at the top. There's only one number one.
Okay.
Who's number one right now? You say still Drake?
Jay-Z, Drake-ish.
definitely.
You know, if we're gonna go number
Because
one,
he's
number
still
one.
making music.
But
Neither
I
one
say
of them
Drake.
is talking about gangster shit at this moment.
Jay-Z still is.
And you know,
not at this moment,
and
he's not.
Drake,
And when he
and Drake,
comes-
do
he's
say-
not.
Drake do talk shit.
And what he comes from. You know
Yes,
what
he
Jay-Z
talk
comes
shit.
from. What Jay-Z's
I'm saying
originality
current
is.
music, yes.
Well, then current music is they're not at the top. But I'm saying before this current music. Before
Hey.
this current music, they were.
We not being real, dog. I really don't think we're
About
being
what? What you
realistic. I really do think that. Cool. There are other genres. There are other things that we like, but we got to say the dominant. Well, not got to say, but we got to agree that the dominating form of music, of rap, has always been street.
I agree.
No.
I'm saying today is not, but
Because-
before
No, it's changing.
before today,
but
yes.
it's still the dominant
And that's
form.
what I'm saying.
All
Yeah,
right.
so that's
When you
what-
go in the
that's why-
club,
that's why I don't
they
want
don't
you to
play
say,
Tyler Creator.
I don't want you to say we're. Say that nigga's not being realistic because he's the one who's not being realistic.
You
about
can't
it.
say dominant because it's only one rap
Call
group.
it out. Don't say
It's only
weird.
one rap group that has ever went diamond, and that was Outkast.
We ain't talking about rap groups. We talking about the head of the honcho.
And you're talking
in
about
rap.
You
That's
can't
been
say dominant,
street.
Can't
and I'm bringing numbers.
Can't get right.
These niggas, these little shoot 'em up, bang bang niggas
You know why
ain't
you?
doing J. Cole
You know why
numbers.
you lost to me?
They ain't doing Drake numbers.
You know why you lost to me? And I'm not really even being funny. You lost because you talking about numbers. I'm talking about when you go into clubs. I'm talking about when you driving in cars with most people or you on outings. Most of the shit you going now
Or what you're listening to.
Selling Outkast, nigga, there ain't nobody finna argue with that. But when you're in a hey y'all, you know that's gonna be a Chuck E. Cheese, nigga. Of course it's gonna sell Diamond and shit like that. Street music don't have that kind of reach. But we gotta say, like,
Hot
think
Boys.
about it. Them niggas was your chain got snatched. Niggas had to go do something behind that shit because streets dominated that
That's
shit.
true.
That's why they mad at you snitch. If it's something on your name, niggas be having to try to clear that shit up
That's
because
true.
that's been the dominant form. When you got bullied, if you got bullied or beat up, nigga, you can't make rap music no more. In that side, you can't talk street shit and then get beat up and bullied.
That's true.
That's all I'm
Streets
saying.
and drugs, man.
It's been the dominant form. The
But not today.
Jeezys,
You got to harmonize today, nigga.
yeah, you got
So Gunna's amazing.
But even
That
them
nigga rhyming
niggas,
too, though.
the harmony niggas can.
They rapping.
Nigga, NBA YoungBoy be singing.
But
Yeah,
question.
he do.
He ain't good though. I mean, but
But
he
You
question-
can't say he ain't good
To me.
because he's one of the dominant.
Nah, he does numbers.
He does.
But
That's why you say
But
you can't
has
argue
Gunna
numbers
ever
either, though.
really been that person?
Yeah,
mean?
I mean,
I never saw him as a thug, but he always rapped that rap.
he has always hugged close to the. But he can make.
Has he kind of been on the line?
He has been on the line.
He's
yes.
been on the
yes,
line.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Yes.
He ain't never said he killed nobody, but he ain't never said he
He
wouldn't.
said that shit
He
too.
might
though.
have said it. I just never saw him as the killer type. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
No.
he's my.
And then, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I thought he was just there for music. Like, I
did
ain't got
too.
nothing to do with this. I don't know what's going on over there.
And I think that's what it was. But when you associate, you get caught up in it. Probably.
Right.
Yep. So, but yeah, shout out to Gunna, man. It's definitely a dope ass.
Dope album.
Young Thug, he dropped "Business Is Business." That just came out this Friday. What's y'all thoughts on Young Thug? He saw the album cover. He was in the courtroom with his back turned. We know he's not here to actually oversee it fully, probably. But did y'all have a chance to check out that album? If so, what y'all thought?
That album was business.
Yeah.
The album was not good.
It was just business. He needed.
Yeah,
felt like it was something that needed to be put out.
The feature was good. Drake's second feature was good. His first one was trash on the intro. Or just not Drake.
I liked it. I mean, I liked it because I liked it for the scheme of what it was. You know, the idea of what it was, telling a story about America and the jail system and the you know, for what it was. Like, was it the best song or the best tune? No, but the meaning of it had a good meaning.
Yeah.
21 was good on there. Future was good on there.
21 went crazy.
And Dez brought up a good point. That sound, you miss it. Because like when he was like 24 heifers, I was like, oh yeah, that's only Young Thug can make that sound live like that. I was in that bit.
Production was extra live.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but you had Metro. You had Metro. I give you your
My
Metro.
boy went,
Dez.
he just boomed over there.
Yeah.
Dez booming.
Fourth album this year.
Yep.
Was it like that?
Who we got?
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I that's what I was just about to say. He is versus the last Young Thug album.
Looked like you hated it.
No, I don't hate it. It's something different for me.
Nigga, give an opinion. Did you like it or no? Yes or no?
I thought that I was doing.
No, you wasn't.
Don't talk to me.
You ain't talking 30 minutes.
Shut the
It's
fuck
your
up. The
time.
nigga that hate everything to come out. Like, nigga don't even listen to this
I
shit.
didn't say
You
I
already
hated it.
said you hated it. Like, nigga, you said you hated it. Let me get off my
But
shit.
I listened to it. If
My
you
boy
look
was
in the
on.
group chat,
Quick.
And they keeping it going.
I listened to it first. I listened to it like at 11 a.m.
Okay.
AM.
Right. So
That ain't first.
PM.
Nigga last like a mother.
okay, well, let me make it short and sweet for you. Okay, since that's what you seem to have wanted from me.
Don't tell your
I think-
argument to that nigga, man.
Right, yeah, it's cool, it's okay. Because he got it right. I get it. But yeah, it's straight.
Yeah.
It's
I
cool.
saw the slight shot.
It's cool. It's
I
cool.
don't know why, but okay.
The
cool.
album is cool, Joe. That'll do it for you.
Would you go back to it?
I probably will. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I will.
No, you wouldn't.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the production.
If you
The
go to
whole
production.
album, top to bottom.
Not the whole album, but I mean,
Certain
songs
songs.
on this album. Yeah, they
got features on it.
I think if you do certain things, you're gonna go back
Yeah,
to this
that
album.
song
Like if
with
you go,
Future, Drake,
if you go,
Okay.
the whole
I feel you on that.
that 21 Savage song.
That's when,
fire,
yeah,
too.
all
Yeah.
them shits is fire.
Yeah, to listen to them.
If you do certain things, you'll listen to it. Like in the gym, it's a good listen.
Yeah, that's
if
what
you
I'm
going to
saying.
ride out on a
You
Saturday
always
evening.
try to get away with that shit too. Oh yeah, I listen to MGM. Nigga,
Why you always get mad about shit you don't do?
when
Nigga,
you
go to
by
the-
yourself, are you cutting this album on?
I'm sorry, you always by yourself, my boy. I go to the gym, so I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay, cool.
Nigga, stop being by yourself so much. Go hang with some people and listen to some fucking music.
I have to hang with y'all all the time.
Well, the shit. Okay, well, some of the shit we put in there you don't like, Joe. Like
No,
my boy,
not
hey,
some of
our
those.
boy,
Some of the shit.
Big Extra Plug,
Nigga,
Big
fine.
on Big, and Big Yavo. Them niggas jamming. You listen to that?
Fuck no.
See,
Hated
them
it.
niggas rocking on that.
Hey, that shit do go hard.
Hey,
That
we
shit
need that
is
as a sound, Dad. Hated it. That nigga hated everything. Hated it.
No, I didn't listen.
Put that on the board.
So I don't know if I hate it or like it. I just didn't
but
listen.
it was in the group for you.
The reason why
yeah,
you
I didn't click on it.
and you know why? Because you hated it
Hated
before
it.
you
He
even
saw the names.
Yeah.
Big Extra Plug hated it.
Boy, that shit jamming, boy. Hey, I'll tell Jack. Our boy LaRussell drop. You know he don't do commercial shit, so you got to go and find that nigga shit when it drop, and he dropped today. So there you go, Jack. I got you.
I still don't listen to him yet.
Yeah, LaRussell.
He dropped
Today.
today.
Like, since we've been here, that shit just came.
Oh, okay.
Sunday.
Yeah.
What it's called?
How much does a piece of mind cost? That's the name of the album.
What's answer the question?
Long fuck.
Right, long time. That bitch gonna be scrolling forever. Be scrolling the whole song. That bitch still scrolling.
Killer Mike. We didn't really address his album by himself. Killer Mike dropped. What the fuck is the name of it?
Michael.
Michael. Yes. He dropped Michael. What's y'all thoughts?
Album of the year. That shit was fire. Andre 3K verse was cool, but fire.
Yeah, I ain't like that song. Like I couldn't get in the song. Like, even though he's on there, I couldn't get
I'm
into
too much
the
of
song.
a 3K fan to say it wasn't good. but it wasn't good.
The song one?
Yeah. Or his verse. It was just him
I'm proud of you, man, because I'm telling you, that bias didn't take over.
Hated it. That's all it is.
The album was fire though. I mean, it's very rare that 3K is on the song and he get outversed.
Man.
Do you have to find something you
and
don't?
he got outversed.
Do you have to find something you don't like into everything?
Nigga, what the fuck? I'm bigging up.
No.
I'm bigging up Killer Mike on his fucking album. You still got a fucking problem with
Why
me.
you getting sensitive?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He mad. He's sensitive, but you also found what
How
you
the fuck
didn't
is
like.
the music not?
He also because we not
They
arguing.
not arguing.
We not arguing.
Who did you got cussed out?
He just got mad. He just mad
Yeah, he just punked hooted. That's all. That ain't no fight.
because what?
Shut the fuck up.
Because the album of the year. You just told us what you didn't like.
A verse off an album?
Just saying. You just. So the question was,
We getting there.
No, we not. Because I'm done. Do you have to find something you don't like into everything you do like?
No, I was actually bigging up Killer Mike for having a better verse than Andre on his album.
Gotcha.
Yes, while we was talking about Killer Mike album. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That Killer Mike, right?
Yes.
Daddy
That
said.
Killer Mike hard.
Daddy said I ain't gonna say it ain't good, but it ain't good.
I never
The song. Yeah, the 3K song verse.
I said 3K verse wasn't that great. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't like him on Kanye. It wasn't that.
You need a hug, G.
Shut the fuck up talking.
You been mad all day. See, he mad. He need a real hug.
He upset it.
He want a hug. I'll give you a hug. Cause
Have y'all been keeping up with this Pusha T, Jim Jones back and forth? They
I
two
can't
diss
wait.
tracks been dropped.
I can't. Oh, hang on. Did
Jim Jones responded on the same beat.
He got a whole video.
Oh, I ain't see Jim Jones.
Yeah,
Video.
And he's spitting too.
he said
Hey,
something.
Pusha T went wild.
Sure.
But if
Jim
Pusha-
Jones responded.
Jim came
But if
out.
Pusha T ever say what he said, I know what your sensitive part said or whatever. If he ever say that part, Jim Jones gonna go.
Yeah, them niggas different.
I need to listen.
It's weird.
I ain't fully listening.
Like, them niggas too
I
aggressive.
haven't. No, I've heard Pusha T part, and that's just a great song. And then Pharrell come on and do his Pharrell shit. But I ain't heard Jim Jones.
What
part.
is this stem?
I mean, he
from? Where it come
responded.
from?
He used the same beat.
Because
Jim Jones, remember the top
said
50
Pusha T
rappers? He was
wasn't
like, ain't nobody
top
listening to Pusha T in no club.
yeah.
Or
So
no.
Jim Jones started it.
Yeah, yeah.
Kinda.
I'm enjoying that shit. That shit sounds good. I miss that kind of shit too.
Yeah.
I got to go see Jim Jones' response. But,
Yeah, he used the same beat, but he responded.
Well, since you heard, how you feel about the response? Well, or both.
I like it.
Both of them.
Yeah.
They equal.
I think it's gonna come down to, one's a rapper, and one is a street rapper. And
Was
so,
Jim Jones being funny?
No, he was.
Oh, he was trying to rap?
I mean, Jim Jones raps,
He was in the
Yeah, but he ain't a rapper.
right? But he raps. It's like he responded. He wasn't being
I
funny.
think
He
the
was
question you
saying
asking
real
is,
shit.
did he hold his own?
Hell yeah, he went at him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
his
Todd.
shit sounds so
I got
much
you.
more believable too. Like you can feel it.
Be that nigga closed caption.
Yeah.
Closed caption, guys.
I wanted to give a shout out to Bun B, man. His Trill Burgers. He
Shout
opened
out.
a brick and mortar store
Yes,
down in
sir.
Houston. Had a lot of celebrities come through. You saw Drake came through the big 'em up, man. I want to try the shit.
I do too.
wanna-
I did
Hopefully
wanna
the
try that
line don't
shit.
be around the corner. Well, hopefully it do be around the corner,
Right.
but hopefully I can get something out of there.
I don't want to ever go to Houston, but if I have to go, I want to go there.
Oh, you want to go to Houston?
That burger look like a burger.
And that shit, wow.
And
It
they're
ain't
good
as
way up.
expensive as fuck. No, you gonna have a good time.
Okay.
Your pocket's gonna be hurting, but you gonna have a great ass time.
Okay, they'll take your wallet.
Yeah, it's a place. It's a place to be.
That seemed like to be everywhere at this
Been
point.
seeing it, man. Seeing a lot of
You gotta
people going to
take your wallet
Houston,
to
man.
Family Dollar. Take your wallet. Going to Family Dollar, take your wallet.
I went and bought some smart water this week.
You took your wallet?
It's 6 smart waters was like $11 and something.
Nuts.
But you better find
Water?
somebody to work at Coca-Cola.
That's
Long
crazy.
before
For
all
some
your
water.
shit.
Nigga, the water is free in this faucet.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna drink it because y'all be fucking around, but that's crazy.
They just filtered
Nuts.
it. They filtered it.
The NBA draft.
One by eye.
After about the 2-3 picks, y'all didn't know nothing,
Damn.
know nobody. But what's y'all takeaways?
I stopped after 5. But it seemed like them top 5 looked like they're real athletic. The game's going in different directions. Very little big men other than the 7'5" big man who's plays
Playing
in the
guard.
guard.
He'll play guard.
So, you know, the big man is dead.
Super dead.
And the least athletic person is dead. Because these niggas be athletic and they'll be successful.
Man, that shit nuts, bro.
But if from
Drew Timme,
Gonzaga,
he didn't even get drafted.
He ain't even get drafted.
Drew Timme?
Drew Timme.
He gonna be a
Him
real
or
good pickup.
the center from UConn.
Shout out to
Whatever
Jelly
the fuck
Walker
that nigga name is. Yeah.
from UAB. He got
he got a
a
free
1 year
agent.
contract with Dallas.
Yes, with Dallas. So I'm a Mavericks fan.
Did y'all see that nigga shooting? Nigga made 35 threes in a row in his little warm up thing before he finally missed. They just let it run. That man hit 35 of them bitches in a row and then he finally missed.
I'm telling you, man, that internet shit gonna get a lot of niggas like GM jobs taken away, man. Like, there's no way Amara Bailey gets drafted before any of them dudes we just named, Drew Timme or anybody like that.
Who's
like,
Amari Bailey? I don't know who he is.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
It's
Like, the
hard.
nigga
I think it's just hard. It's a lot of talented motherfuckers.
With the UCLA, the nigga,
Ain't that who
his
Drake
mama?
mama?
Yeah,
Drake baby.
that's
Drake
the only way you know this nigga. Though. Like, that nigga got drafted in the first round.
Drake.
But I don't
No,
know.
second round.
Well,
Second round.
remember that's who Drake took to the Dodger Stadium.
To the Dodger Stadium. It was his mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got drafted.
Fool, the first upperclassmen, what they call the upperclassmen, sophomores, was the first one that was drafted was like 16. It was only 2 or 3 seniors drafted in the whole draft.
Right.
Like, that shit is wild. And then
Because they ain't staying.
I see why
good
these
to go.
niggas leave their first year, because it's kind of like a strike against you if you stay.
I don't know why.
It's not. It's just
It used to be like, oh yeah,
Well,
you
to
stayed
be-
another year.
To be fair, the niggas who that good just don't stay either.
But then you end up seeing them niggas in the G League.
Maybe
not
if you
playing
need
at
another
all.
year of
Like, if you get
development.
right, and then you got NIL money, so it ain't about the money.
But
you
it's, it's because the person who's replacing him is also still an underclassman.
You had Duke.
Who gonna have a better
It's
career?
not like the older niggas are replacing the younger.
Brandon Miller or Wamba?
Brandon Miller.
Wamba.
Wamba gonna be hurt.
If he don't get hurt. And I'm so scared he's gonna get hurt.
I think Victor gonna have a better career now.
I'm scared of.
That Wamba special, I think.
Yeah.
You know how I'm scared of? The better argument would have been Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson. I think Scoot, like that boy got it. That
I
boy
still
a
ain't
dog.
seen him yet.
That boy a dog for real, for real.
Based on his stories, he done had it his whole life.
No, I ain't.
He
Fuck
done
a
played.
story.
He done played up his whole life. So we
Yeah,
don't see.
You
fuck a
do
story.
you think the Blazers keep him and Dame?
I think they
think so,
should,
too.
but
Well,
I don't think
they're saying that if
going to.
they said if they go get him, then they probably gonna get rid of Dame.
I think they get rid of
I've
Dame.
heard rumors that Dame to Miami.
Yeah, but you got to give up a lot to get Dame there, and the Heat just
Don't have it.
Like, what the fuck?
Because I ain't taking
future draft picks for
yeah,
Dame. Like, nah.
I ain't taking the white guy, whatever his name is, and
Tyler
like,
Hero.
Yeah, Tyler Hero.
Yeah, you got a bench full of guys you got a roster full of guys of undrafted players.
Yeah.
I think they could be successful together though. It just
I do
reminds
too,
me of the
because I
young-
mean him and CJ McCollum
Yep.
all over again.
the
But
thing about that is I think those are two guys is I'm taking the last shot.
Dame-
Whereas
they
CJ
guard
McCollum is
heavy
okay.
in Portland.
Well, but
You got
Dame a
TJ
vet, and so like right now the youngster gotta concede to him
Right.
at first.
You got
But
Anthony
the
Simmons.
thing about all his interviews that I watch, like I told y'all in the group, that boy ain't coming to be second. He ain't finna be.
He ain't,
second
but
to
you
Dame.
ain't coming to be the leader yet because
Right,
you don't know
'cause
enough.
You don't know
Yeah, a year or two.
Yeah, like he gonna take him a couple years to even figure out the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Paul traded to Golden State for. Do you think? What you think about that trade? And is it enough to keep Draymond?
Yeah, it's a move to make a move. I don't see how it works, so why that's the decision. Maybe just trying to get rid of Poole, make another decision to do something with Paul, but I don't see the Paul and Steph working or the Paul and Draymond playing well with Chris Paul because of the shit he said about him. Like they've been. He's like I respect him, but I don't like him. You know, it's like stuff like that.
Who
Nowadays,
said that, Draymond?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
ain't see
you get that a lot of about
They're
Chris
like,
Paul.
This
A lot
was
of people
this was
don't.
beforehand.
A lot of people don't like him. I don't think Paul ever plays play in a Golden State uniform.
You think he get traded?
Yeah, he gets traded.
I asked somebody, do you think they got him for trade value?
Yeah.
No, because
They
I
probably
think he
can
would
get
have
some
got
more
more
trade
trade
value.
value for Jordan.
I feel like Poole was better trade value,
Right.
which is why it's crazy.
But no, I mean, again, they disappeared. That freed up money for them. That's why they made that shit happen. Because Jordan Poole, they gave him some money. They gave him a lot of
and
money.
they just gave it to him.
Right, and they just gave it to him. So you can free that money up and then, sign Draymond to, a smaller deal, less years, smaller money. Straight.
You think Draymond want that because the ball was in his court?
Maybe,
I think so.
Maybe
So it's
Because
not their
I
choice
think-
to sign him from.
I think he wants to win. That's been the constant for me with Draymond.
That's another
Draymond
question.
cares nothing about like being the richest player on the team because he's not the most valuable player on that team.
So do you think he wants to win or he wants to win in Golden State? Because if he wants to win, in my opinion, he leaves Golden State.
fuck no.
Hey, I will sign the trade, Draymond. Get the fuck off my team. Go to LA and get some pieces.
You said that, but I think
I'm telling you, man.
I think that Golden State still gives him
Right.
a better chance to win than a
Any-
lot of other
where
places
other-
he
any
goes.
other location.
Because the NBA now it's about cohesiveness.
Right.
Now you got to be a team now.
like
you
look at
can't
what
just
Denver
be,
just did, bro.
Yeah.
Who's on this team? Tell me who's still on this Golden State team.
Shit. As long as you got Clay and
Clay,
Steph, goddamn that's
Draymond,
Clay
like,
ain't Clay no more.
You got to move. That you have to have more than that now. Man.
Step.
That
I
ain't
mean,
I don't think so.
that Golden State team cannot even make the finals.
I think
Bruh.
I think the problem with them last year is they didn't have any cohesiveness. They said it. Nigga, that pool
Jordan
Draymond
Poole
shit
shit
came out
became
after.
right.
It was a lot of shit going on with that.
Right.
Y'all seen how they was looking at that nigga on the sideline and
Right.
stuff? That can be that to a team that can be very
That's
detrimental.
a counsel to your team, man.
I do agree
understand
with that, but I also think they need to have more better players, good players. Then
I do think they need some more role players like to come in there, but
because they got rid of Kaminga too now. So I don't know
They-
what
they
have.
cleared up some
I'm
room.
sorry.
with
They got
Poole.
rid. They got
I'm
rid of
sorry.
GMs. They get rid of every goddamn thing.
And Todd, if you disagree, I want you to respond directly. You cannot win without an inside presence, which they don't have, an inside scoring presence.
Well, y'all just said we don't need them no more. Who'd have said that?
Who did wrong?
Well, no. I think the game is changing majorly. But if you have a good one, you got a good one, like the Jokers or the MBs. But it's only so many few of them.
But you gotta have one. You
gotta
just see
something.
who won.
You gotta have something.
Because
So you gonna base that off of 1 year?
because that
You got to give them some more.
No. Like, all right, think about D'Antoni.
Who?
Like
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni. Who the fuck he
San
is?
Okay.
Antonio, he lost.
Them niggas used to score 150 points in the regular season.
And
Okay,
shit.
fine. Fuck them.
But they had a middle-
Golden
and
State
they had a
have
middle
won a
person.
lot of championships with no big man.
No, Draymond was good then.
Draymond has always
He was
been
a
like
presence
Rodman,
before.
man. Like
But he
he's
was
the
a presence.
He's
He-
the attitude. He's
but
the
he's not
elbower.
there
He's
anymore.
the dirty guy. He
That
ain't
man-
gone yet.
That man was a forward that could
He's not
bring the
gone
ball
yet.
up the court.
He ain't gone yet.
But he ain't who he was.
I want you.
No, he's
I
not.
want to know why you think a big man is needed like that.
Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to figure out. What?
They're needed.
Well, not
I'm
like
not gonna
that.
say they're not needed.
Like
You've
that.
never seen I mean, even with Golden State,
got a
Draymond
rim
was
protector
that person.
more than
Draymond is not a big man, bro. Not like that.
No.
He was an inside presence. You can't come in the middle
Well, then
without him.
say that because you made it seem like they need a big man. And he wasn't an inside presence.
Nah,
either,
and like
to be fair,
You knew that you could not come inside. You had to shoot jumpers. With Draymond there. He gonna do some dirty shit. I don't care how he get it.
telling me wrong, Todd.
it's more so about rebounding now because like when that ball come off, these niggas catching that bitch off the rim and they running.
Yeah, and nobody was
So you
scared
know
to
what I'm saying?
attack Draymond.
Like they had James Wiseman there and
Got rid of him.
but he couldn't stay healthy. So we don't know how that would have gone had he been healthy. But Draymond, like this, y'all got to put some respect on that man. Dog. That nigga is like the reigning defensive player of the year, like a lot of times. Dog. Like that nigga is a defender.
I
He-
put respect on his name.
Like that nigga is good on the inside. He good at what he does. He takes
On the inside.
He takes your big man and not only
And moves
he
him to
can-
the outside.
Right, he can take him out of the game. He can frustrate him with fouls because it's Draymond Green we're talking about.
So he's an inside presence.
Right, so he's definitely an inside presence.
So who?
But
So you saying who is wrong?
yeah, I guess you want to say that.
Well,
I feel like the big man is needed.
what
I ain't never saying.
Well,
that he
I don't see Draymond as a typical big man. The man runs the point at times. He's offensively, he's not
Okay,
a big
that's
man.
on
You look at that
What-
point forward. You got to think about it. Now the NBA is positionless. That's it. You got AD bringing that bitch up the court, but he's an inside player, but he can step out and shoot a 3-2.
Well,
so you looking at it.
What I'm saying is an inside player to me is a Shaq type player. You down low banging and
Right.
that's
That
not
kinda NBA?
yeah
That
that
doesn't-
and
Oh,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
dead.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
dead.
That's what I'm saying. That no, because
That
I
NBA
don't.
doesn't
I see actually Draymond actually plays a lot more on the outside than he does on
And
the
if you
inside.
look at
So
Denver-
his numbers statistically, he's a
You see
perimeter.
You see Jokic at the top of the key,
Yeah.
running the offense more than that. You see what I'm saying?
But I do see
Time was
him,
it.
I do see him as more of an inside presence.
Yeah, but because he can
Because
go in there and do that.
he
shit.
back-
He
yeah,
I'm
big
gonna
as
rather
fuck.
get
He
the
gonna get 8
conversation.
dribbles, you know. So he
It'll
gonna
be
he gonna do
2:30.
that. But Draymond,
They be on the
Draymond,
curve.
Draymond ain't posting nobody up going to work like that.
Yeah, and that's you rarely see that. You see guards doing that more than big men now. So it's just different. Like I said, the game has evolved to something else. Huh? Draymond is
The
definitely
Warriors are
the
done,
lead.
son.
I just say I ain't gonna say they need an inside presence. I'm gonna say they need more better players, which they don't have because
Every
they
team
getting
need
they
And then you got to look at who won.
because they
that
only
bitch,
got
bro.
2. So if
Them
Denver
niggas
has
were
3.
loaded.
So then
Them niggas was loaded. Nigga coming off the bench could start anywhere else.
and that's
So that's what I'm saying.
They not loaded
And they
like
defended. They defended.
they don't do that no more, man. Clay too old. I'm sorry, Clay is a bit older in the leg. He's not that great defensive player. He always was. He's
Right.
still decent inside,
tell your
but he's
Achilles
not
and
as
then-
fast. I know.
After that
never the
injury,
same.
I know.
like
and
he
so
was
he's,
never the same.
he's just not. He's still Clay,
But he'll
he's
still
not
shoot
that.
the skin off that.
No,
bitch.
he's still not quite.
He will, but he's not going to defend like he
Yeah,
used
he
to get
not-
them the
He
championship.
ain't gonna
That's right.
score. He ain't gonna
I'm
give
with
you
you on
30 in a quarter anymore. I mean, that's just
That's
past.
hard to say.
He might,
He will.
but he
No.
he ain't about to defend goddamn Dame
All right.
or nobody.
He not.
he ain't about to do that.
Them
Like,
light skinned niggas is done.
I think so.
Michael Jordan,
Wedge.
tennis shoe
Wedge.
man. He sold his portion of the Hornets. They said that he made almost 11 times more than his initial investment. Basically, he invested $275 million, walking away with $3 billion.
Show me the money watching Jerry Maguire.
That's business. That's
Shit.
sports. That's
It's Michael Jordan. Man.
dope.
Michael Jordan.
Michael
That's a
Jordan.
big come up. Good job. You did your thing. I'm not mad at you for selling. You still gonna have courtside seats to the Charlotte Hornet games whenever you want to. To any
My
other
boy
games
was sick
you
of them
want
nigga
to.
losing so
I wish
much.
you'd have kept it because who they drafted?
Brandon Miller.
Who said he didn't like Jordan wasn't his GOAT? He said
I think he said LeBron when it go. Paul
No,
Jordan.
yeah, LeBron with his go.
he said some
Paul
stuff about
George.
Jordan too.
Who?
Brandon
Miller.
Miller.
Oh, well, I mean, he young. I need to say this before you get up out of here. Somebody told me to remind you or to tell you that you need to stop talking about the Cowboys because you wrong as fuck about Diggs. And every time you talk about the Cowboys, you be dead wrong.
What did he say about Diggs?
They a lying motherfucker.
He said that Diggs sorry, but they were saying that, from somebody who played the sport, they say Diggs is a risk taker. And like he a dog. Like he's so good that's why that all them interceptions that he getting is the same thing that you get mad about.
Can you ask him who that somebody who said that is?
I don't give a fuck who it was. You stupid as a motherfucker. If you get 8 interceptions
Why you
and
so
you give
angry,
up
bro?
22 touchdowns,
That nigga angry.
you trash.
Why are you so angry, man?
That nigga give up so many touchdowns.
Do you need-
I actually watched the game. So who the fuck said that
They're a
dumb
Cowboys
shit?
fan. They watch the games too. I just want to say that.
How many touchdowns this nigga done gave
Why
up?
this nigga so angry?
I don't know.
Because I gotta get all my energy out before I go. Yes, y'all niggas, yes, nigga, you dumb. It's probably never mind.
And Diggs not a dog, right?
He is a dog.
Okay, so then
But I would rather have a corner that just covers.
that ain't what you want. I promise you.
But don't get no interceptions.
I'd
that
rather
leads to
have
touchdowns?
I'd rather have a corner that you say, hey, don't throw the ball over here. They gonna test Diggs because they know he's gonna bite. That's why he gives up the big play so many times.
Okay, I'm just
As soon
telling
as the nigga touchdown, because he's gonna bite on the cut every time to try to make the play. He's a hero player. I don't want hero ball as my corner.
He's an aggressive
Hootie,
corner.
if you know Hootie as a quarterback, if you know this corner is gonna bite,
I'm gonna take the shot at him.
you gonna pump fake.
Good or bad?
You
Good or
gonna
bad?
pump
I'ma take
fake
a shot at
and then throw.
You right?
interception. Let the band play. Bum 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 bum.
That's gonna happen sometime too, though.
The NCAA this week.
All right, yeah, I'm out.
The NCAA committee wants marijuana dropped from the list of banned substances.
Mine as well. It ain't worse than alcohol.
Yeah.
So I mean, if everybody else is going that route, it's becoming more and more legal. It's being used to help with pain and help with anxiety and help with these different things. It doesn't harm your body. It doesn't give you a performance advantage. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Why not?
Yeah. I'm with you. I think at this point, I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully,
It's becoming
players ain't
legal
gonna
in
take
every
it while they
place.
about to get ready to play. I don't know, but I mean, just what's the point at this point?
I can't lie. My experience, I've seen some niggas hoop high before.
And be good.
They were getting buckets. They was getting buckets.
Now that still doesn't mean come to the
That don't
game
mean-
that way, nigga.
I would
Don't do
always
it for the
getting buckets.
game.
like I would always be probably nervous to do that shit. I ain't never tried it.
Don't do it. Nah, not in the game. I wouldn't know.
But I mean, I should have probably tried
Maybe
it
to go
in practice
relax
to
and
try to see.
Yeah, I think it'd be more
go
so
relax and
relaxing.
recover your body.
I should have tried it for 7-on-7 and seen what happened first.
You'd have been out there fighting with the Miles boys. You would have been fighting with the Miles.
Because I just imagine, like, you know how sometimes you ever be scrolling when you high, and you be like, man, this is. It'd be like euphoria and shit.
See everything.
You got big long pole Johnson, goddamn. You be, nigga,
He about to cut.
Man, that shit be feeling so amazing. But anywho, I could imagine maybe playing football in that bitch. I'd probably feel like Dion or somebody, like Ray Lewis or somebody out that bitch.
Then you look at tape, be like, damn, I was moving slow. I was moving
Reaction
so
time was slow as
Yeah,
fuck.
I saw
But
him
then
cross, I saw
you
him
know how
cross
you
my
get in that
face.
zone up, and then then
You're in that pocket and you sweet, but you have to be the right amount of high. Like you have to be figured out. Okay, I can get this high for me.
I mean, for some
that's
people
true.
it works. Some
You definitely
people,
gotta figure
some
out.
people could do it. Some people can't.
Cause you can fuck around and get too high. Be like, man, what the coach?
The game gonna tell you who could do it though. Because if you good when you do it, you gonna be good when you do it. And if you sorry
out
do
there,
it,
I could have been LT. Nigga,
You ain't gonna be in the league no
I could have had me a little lightning bolt goddamn earring.
crack is whack, my man.
Man, shit.
Man, not for that
Crack
nigga.
roll that nigga right into the Hall of Fame on your motherfucking ass. Out there bitch playing in a video game.
And into a movie star.
What you watching, Hoop?
A few things right now, man. I'm watching the Mayans currently. I like the Mayans, man. There's some
That shit
bikers.
dope, man.
Some bikers. I like that.
shit dope.
Class of 09. Class of 09 on Hulu. It's like a FBI-ish type show. It's real good. Like conspiracy. It's a timepiece for the past, future, and the present. And it all ties in. It recently ended, and I gotta see what that next season gonna be because that's super tight. That's super dope. And The Bear too. The Bear on Hulu. All of them episodes are out, man. That's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
So
I watched this week. I watched Algiers America.
Yeah,
I need to watch it.
Man, that shit dope.
that shit. Like,
It's dope just because it's football and it's a doc. You can't go wrong with football and a doc. But it's just dope because you get to see at a high school level in an inner city. In the inner city school system, they don't have the ability to recruit or do all of that shit, which they, everybody, they have ways to do everything. But
It's just different ways.
you get to see these kids, like these coaches can't just be football coaches
right,
only.
gotta be something else.
Yeah, they got to be
Uncles,
dads. They got to be
friends.
drivers. Like one of the best players on the team had to go stay with the head coach
Right.
because of different situations.
shit,
The head coach had to take him to college when it was time to go to Alabama, and he there with the decision. You seeing him tell him like, "Man, this what Alabama say. This what LSU say."
Right.
And he like, "Well, which one you think, coach?" He was like, "I don't know. This Alabama doing this, LSU saying this.
Right.
What you want to do?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. And I didn't finish it. I'm like, I got maybe two more episodes to go. But I love it. Like,
Yeah, it's dope, man.
It's relatable too, though.
yeah,
Like,
it's very
and then
because
the
you
coach-
actually realize, like, being in that situation, coming from that, you see that really does happen. Like my
Right.
my number one receiver stayed with my head coach, stayed with my wide
Got
receiver
to.
coach. My other receiver came stay with me.
got to.
like,
Then you
like
looking at
stuff like that.
like
You're
one
wow.
of the little star players. He had got shot, but he was still playing.
Still playing.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's just a lot to see what those coaches go through to make sure these young men are prepared. And then you see them young men go off, and then coach cut off the lights, and it's like, oh, got a new crowd coming. I gotta
do it
He
again.
said, now it's time to save some more kids because
Right.
that's it
That's
never
what it is.
ends.
And that's a
Revolving
life-
door.
And that's
Revolving
rewarding.
door, it
He
is.
said that's the reward for him
Right.
helping these kids. I mean, fuck football, nigga. I gotta help these kids. They gotta go out
Right,
there,
they gotta-
and they best friends just got killed,
Right.
or they ain't got
classmate.
nowhere to go sleep. You know what I'm saying? So he was just saying this the environment that they in.
They got to go practice. They don't know what they're gonna eat after practice.
Yep.
So one thing about it though, boy, they be dressing on that bitch.
That boy know how to put on some
Boy know how to put
uniform.
on a uniform.
Them they got a uniform clad down there in
Right,
Algiers.
boy.
Done.
Right.
We'll get you right.
One thing I did notice about that when I was watching everybody play, I was like, God damn, everybody in Louisiana want to be purple and gold. Like
Everybody.
everybody want to be purple and yellow,
Right.
purple and gold. Like, God damn, every school down that bitch the same color.
Them say no.
Yeah, they want to be LSU so bad. They played a team in the playoffs by two of them. All them bitches were purple and gold. What was that team they played?
The one they lost to.
Warren Easton, maybe. No,
Easton or some shit like
Warren
that.
Easton.
And then there was
I
another
think
school
that was Squeak went. Squeak went there.
man, God damn it, everybody purple and gold.
Yeah.
Unfun ass uniform with a red and black or some shit at.
And one thing about that too, though, I go and look like where they are today. You know what I'm saying? Like the D.
I love to go do that
I
shit.
go and look, and that nigga
Where he
playing
at? He still at LSU? Okay.
And the one that he ended up having to stay at his house with the coach.
Yeah,
he was at LSU too.
He was at Alabama, and then he transferred to LSU.
Yeah,
I
that
think
little nigga can go.
Man, that boy, that got some
He
feet.
got some gold, boy.
Yeah, he got some feet. He the real deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a dope
watch
doc.
it, man.
Shout out to Cheeto because Cheeto actually put it back on my radar. I knew I wanted to watch it, but I had forgot about it.
Right.
Cheeto like, man, it's pretty dope. He told me to tell you something. I forgot what it was.
He be forgetting. You got to tell me directly, Cheeto. He be forgetting, man.
What the fuck Cheeto told? I'm finna look. Oh god damn it, I can't find it quick enough. Y'all talk.
I don't really get a whole lot of time to watch it until like I'm at work working overnight. You know what I'm saying? And that's normally when I get my TV watching in when I'm working overnights and shit.
Mine usually be like in the evening.
Oh, he just said you might know something about that because you from around that way.
Yeah, man, that's my peoples, man. That was my rival high school, man.
That's his neighborhood. He from over there, Cheeto.
Mm-hmm.
Something else happened too in Chicago, man. I seen the little fella. Y'all would have.
No, I was just finna say, to Cheeto, who school was that team they beat 55-3? Yeah, that's you know when they had the rivalry, it was the Algiers rivalry. Who school was the team that got beat real bad?
Hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. We beat them, Cheeto. When I played them, I beat them. So that's all I can go on. But that's a rivalry, there, man. But Carr has separated themselves in a different manner. We actually kind of started that little time frame where like my class was the first class with 4 or 5 years running. We had 10, 11, 12 D1 signees. But them boys, they took it to another level. They started the rings every year. So.
Right. Yeah. And that's the theme of the show.
I just hate that on the goddamn show. Them niggas get their ass kicked every year. They don't get their ass kicked.
Because it's post. Like, they done got the 3-4 rings in a row. And
yeah. Now everybody looking at her kick their ass.
Right.
But what you finna say, Tom? What happened?
In Chicago recently, a mother and her 14-year-old son got arrested, bro.
Wow.
That shit was wild.
What happened?
Bro, I guess they were getting something to eat, according to the video, and this is just off the video alone. The guy ended up punching this lady like a dude. You know what I'm saying? And
they got into it.
He punched this lady.
She called her son.
Grabbed the pistol.
Now she called him.
Yeah.
So they got into it in the line while she was waiting to get the food. She allegedly called her son up there and told him what happened. So he came with the gun.
He was in the car.
Yeah,
okay.
In the car,
well, she called him in there. He came in that bitch and she encouraged him shoot him. Mm-hmm. So he shot him and then she encouraged him to run up, chase him out. He tried to run off. She encouraged him to chase him out in the parking lot and shoot him some more. Then he was with his girl. The girl was laughing. His old lady was laughing while they was getting into it. She was like, shoot her too. And then that's when the son kind of pushed out, nudged out, man, go on, stop. Yeah. And then they got in the car, went off, but they ended 14? Up turning. Yep. Yeah, 14. They charged her with first-degree murder.
Right. He got to get released. That's a hard situation for a kid to be in. You just punched my mom in the face, and my mama encouraging me to shoot you. That's gonna be tough.
They're gonna give him a little time. Yeah, they'll give him a little juvenile time, to the about 20 or 21. But
that's tough, though. Like shit, why this man punching that woman like that too, though?
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died.
He died. He shot him in the back of the head.
Damn.
And shot him some more times. Well, I think he got shot twice, but he shot a bunch of shots.
Shit. Damn, Ty, how you gonna go from football to that?
No, I because I meant to bring it up earlier. But yeah.
That sucks though. I'm sorry for that kid having to go through that. That nigga should have never put. Rest in peace, fella. You can't do that to a woman.
To see the video and that's that.
Mom gonna regret that for the rest
I don't know
of her
why
life,
I was watching a long. Yesterday I was just chilling. I was tired. I had plans to do stuff, but it was one of them days the couch just had seatbelts and I just enjoyed just doing nothing. Right. And I got caught up watching old First 4 Days.
Man.
And one of the things the dude got caught up. He had a pretty solid self-defense case. Yeah. The only problem was, everybody kind of collaborated the story. The only problem was he kept going.
Right.
Shot him. Dude never produced a weapon. That was one problem, of course. But the dude did threaten him, say, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your family. If you don't come up with my money, da-da-da-da. So the dude, lost it because the dude threatened to kill his kid. And the dude just lost it right there on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, the only thing was he kept going. He walked over there, stood over him, and then shot some more. Right. So it was nope. Can't do self-defense on that one, buddy.
Shot him once.
Yep.
Damn.
I guess.
But the only thing he could...
He said, they brought him in and interrogated him, really decent character guy. Mm-hmm. He was just I just felt like at that point I had already shot. If I don't, this man gonna really kill me. If I don't do nothing, I'm gonna have to move or get away. He gonna kill me.
All right.
So, but yeah, can't do that. Mm-hmm. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
You dumb dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Who's stupid?
The NFL guy for the Patriots, the cornerback, Jack Jones.
Oh,
He was recently arrested after
messing with
2
my body.
firearms were found in his luggage at the airport. The only problem about it, and normally we see this all the time, but what makes him dumb is because he was killing Ja Morant for Ja Morant. All on the internet, all in the video, talking about how dumb Ja Morant was for having guns, and he's supposed to be an NBA star, and he's supposed to know better than that.
and now you got a Fed charge.
Only took a couple weeks, get caught with 2 fucking firearms in the airport.
Damn,
Big
son.
dummy.
So for that, Mr. What his name, Jack Jones, you are the dummy of the week.
Big
Dumb
Jack
dummy.
Jackson.
I'm on my edge.
Stupid ass dummy.
Damn.
In other news and information we forgot to add on, man. It's good to be back in the saddle, man.
It is, man. It felt like we've been gone forever.
Yeah, it definitely felt too long. You know,
I ain't got
you know everything we forgot.
Happy Father's Day again.
Yep. Happy Father's Day. Congratulations again, nigga. I'm gonna tell you that
Every
all the time.
you
I
think
mean,
about
I really be at not to get too deep into it, but like I said, I be really at all of it because it's a really big feat. You know, we downplay stuff, and sometimes you get caught up in life, so it doesn't feel so big for you because it's like you feel it, but it be like, oh yeah, okay, you go on to whatever next. But it's really big deal, man, on the position, man, and everything that you're in. So, congratulations to you, man. And it's good to see people that look like us, our age bracket range, being in positions that
Trying to do right.
matter and can change the
make
outlook
decisions.
of the trajectory of the building. So,
Trajectory.
Yeah.
Make a decision, motherfucker.
yeah. On that note, man, we'll be back next week like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
I'm going to find me a shot in the beer.
You did.
Hopefully 10K come with it.
Right.
We out. With me.
Dummy.